Hey, precious donkeys. Oh, it is Friday, December 29th, 2017. I got eye boogers. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, good, without having fucking junk right here.
Lid fits, and it does not. I'm gonna give you a dome lid, okay?
Yeah, I always get a dome lid.
I don't usually give you a dome lid.
They always do.
Really? That's pretty cool.
The guy who,
Brandon and Shawnee. They don't work here anymore.
Oh, they don't? How come?
They quit.
How come?
Got a new job at a factory.
Oh.
They stop in here every now and again, but they act like jerks when they're in here, so I don't really talk to them. All right, there you go.
Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna call her. Do you still have your peppermint stick?
Yeah, we have it for you.
I was gonna ask. And if you didn't, I go, if you had like a little bit, can you save me, for a 24 ounce? I'm gonna stop in.
I gotcha. Yep, we're gonna have it all year. Oh, my stomach.
Have a happy Donkey New Year.
You too.
Yeah, I need my sleep, especially when I'm on my you-know-what.
I gotcha.
Oh, I love red hair.
Oh, thank you.
My dad is waiting outside, so
I'll see you later.
see ya.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
You too.
Thank you. Ooh, minty.
Minty.
Peppermint.
It looks pretty. Ooh.
Demonstrations. Oh, she had an eye. She really did. She really did. I don't get it. She just quit. Well, she gave that life up because she didn't think she had any options. But she always hoped in her heart for a better life for you. And she did everything within her power to assure you that life. Many children never get to see the depth of their parents' love. God has blessed you.
Sarah, your mother was not a nobody.
Hi you guys. Right now I am putting some of my video clips on my computer so I can make my videos, and then in a little bit I am going to finish cleaning.
See, your guys' name is carved in there.
I'm watching YouTube, by the way, too, so.
For this section, we wanted to really have a place of play. Playtime is so important. Pretending is so important. Imagination. So we literally, like, look, they're playing right now. They're playing around again. But so I wanted to make this area like something that they feel like they're interacting with that they normally don't. Being outdoorsy, camping is super fun. So we have a nice A-frame tent with a really nice wolf rug under there. It's like a wolf gray, which is like beautiful and so comfortable. We have some really cool seating, like this. We've got some of these. These are awesome. We actually picked these up from Land of Nod. So they're like little bean bags that look like wood, which is cool. And then also over here, we have some boulder buddies. So it's like just some nice big old rock pillows. So they go with the theme and they're functional. So they're reading a book.
What? Cover the lens. Getting out of here in just a second, you guys. Before we do, I wanted to take a minute to talk about our friend Shane. Number one, to tell the story that I touched on at the IHOP. I don't think anybody's ever called it that. The story that I touched on at IHOP. One of the funniest things that I've ever seen, ever. I'll get to that in just a second. I just want to talk a minute about who Shane was. He's never been on a vlog. Bro, it's very strong. Are you serious?
Yeah.
How bad was
Oh
it?
my god, and then that fan came up and gave you the hug. The hug. Oh no.
My fan came up and he gave me a hug. He was like, I'm so sorry.
Look at Jenny, man.
Wait,
Maybe it's her.
did you stick a fork into an electric socket? Like, what's going on here?
I know. Okay.
Okay, they gotta sterilize that fork now. Cover this lid. This is... You can't check my mail.
Yeah, don't check her mail. Jesus.
Get away from my mailbox, prick. I'm just kidding, folks. That's our neighbor.
She's probably like,
He can't hear us. Let's see. What if he sees me recording?
she's probably like, they're recording me.
What is that thing? It's zooming out at me.
Get out of here.
I'm covering the lens. Wow, this is a weird one to cover.
It is. It's super weird.
So this is the camera, you guys. I don't know how the quality is. We're going to look into other like DSLRs. I don't know how it is. But guys, we got something important to talk about. We got to go outside. Something's going down. All right, Bella, there's something going down, okay? I don't want you to worry, but we might be losing our home. So, guys, at the front of our, like, neighborhood now, I don't know if I can, look, it just comes up as a blue bulb. So as you can see right here at the front of our street, there is a Christmas tree sitting there. And we were like, okay, what's that? What's going on? Okay, this just doesn't work. It would work a lot better in the daytime, okay? But, hey, kind of. Yeah, you can see over here, there's a Christmas tree. Guys, they took our neighbor's yard. Our neighbor's...
Just because you can't see them 24/7. That smothering jealousy will ruin any relationship fast. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. Aquarius is smart. You're the kind of person who always has some witticism on the tip of your tongue. It can be kind of fun to be with such a quick-minded person, but know when to turn it off. You tend to get into tit-for-tat type arguments and squabbles with people, and that can turn off a lover real quick. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Pisces tend to be wildly emotional at times. They are particularly susceptible to longing for ex-lovers. You don't want to be alone, and I get that, but if you're still hot for your ex, don't start dating someone new. You have to learn to get over your ex and leave your baggage behind before you take up with someone new. If you still love your ex, no one else is going to settle for you. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe. Hi everyone, my name is Tracy Collette. I'm founder of Collette Academy. I designed a training program here so that you could move forward into other programs with ease. Hi, I'm Nancy and I'm the Director of Operations here. You will be talking to me, getting registered, and I will help you with anything.
You know what that bike reminds me of? The Simpsons. You remember that, like, Homer's trying to, like, do the little bike?
You look nervous. Watch out there, dump off.
How you can do it. All you gotta do is just, like, you have to get a running start. You gonna jump that box? Can we try that? Oh! You okay?
I am in love with you, Rex.
Oh, no. Hey, listen, when you do it, put your feet in the back peg. Back peg? Yeah, yeah. Right when you're gonna do it, just put your feet on the back peg. Yeah. Oh!
They're Clipper. They're Clipper. Padded.
Come on.
Get the pad. That was great, guys.
You guys, thanks so much,
Linda,
guys.
you're trying to show it.
What number are you? 9, 5. The B sharps, 13. And he's out.
Dad, explain the rules. Alright, Grandpa's got it. Let's see what he has. Who's got 5? Carl's got it.
I got it, girl.
Alright.
Sound good?
Sounds great. Thanks, Dad.
Anything from a little girl. I'm gonna drive you around. Make a girl happy. But don't get any ideas. I still think you're a piece of shit.
In here somewhere.
I didn't think your wedding was going to become an annual tradition like Thanksgiving.
I asked what you to walk me down the aisle.
The ink's really dry on your divorce. Why are you giving me a hard time? But if you're going to change your mind, do it before I shell out the money for your bachelorette party
I'm
tonight.
not changing my mind. And it wasn't my idea to have it this early.
Look, I am not showing up to your wedding all bloated and looking like shit. I need time to recuperate.
Weeks?
I plan on drinking a lot. Where did Monica get
In a brat. Spoiled brat.
You know, I'm not sure if we're beautiful fairy godmothers or contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Maxwell has arrived. Wow, you look fantastic. Oh, this old thing? It's been sitting in my closet for years. Finally an excuse to wear it.
Baby looks so beautiful. Thank you. And you guys look so hairy. Well, I better get going. Good luck with your party. Good luck to you too, honey. Oh, I don't need luck. This is going to be the best homecoming dance ever. Because the theme is best homecoming dance ever. Remember, if you need me, I'm just a phone call away. Oh, I got this. Of course you do. Party planning is in the Gibbler DNA. Oh, it's female pattern ball.
Alright now guys, I'm gonna call it a night. So if you couldn't tell what I was doing, I put the silverware back in their right places. See that? Now it looks like I have a lot. Now I don't have to say, oh, I'm missing so many forks, spoons, and da-da-da-da-da. And you know what else I did today? After I was done eating my tuna casserole? Dirty fork. That's how it's gonna be from this time. In this time. All the time. So, I'm very, very tired. So, I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a long day for me. Better move this out of the way. And I better get E-Boy back. In my room. So, I told myself with the groceries, I need to bring them in right away, right here, and then take the cart back, and then take care of the stuff and the other bags, so no more of this shit. This, what I was right here, that was a big no-no. So that's the different thing. Okay, I'm gonna pack my stuff right here for right now, on this side like this, until I can find homes from in the fridge or somewhere by the chair where I have my stuff. Like put some in there to cool. 0.5% of these in the fridge, and then yeah, you get the idea. I will probably show you later. So I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm not joking on how tired I feel. So good night. Eeyore won't bite you. He's too depressed and too sweet to bite anybody. Right, E? Right, my sexy man? Right. See you later.
The thing that struck me right away was the quality. It was awful, even for 2009. There were maybe 300 pixels on the entire screen. It was so bad. The only thing I could really make out was that the video seemed to have taken place on an elementary school playground, or maybe in a residential park with swings and a slide. The video was just over 12 minutes long, and I highly doubted that I'd watch the entire thing, especially if the quality stayed this bad. The audio was listenable, however, so I figured I'd give it a chance. Right away, I heard a distinctly male teenage voice, and I guess I saw him as well, but the quality made it to where I wasn't sure. He was talking about school, I think. Some guy who needed his ass kicked, or some girl who wasn't putting out. Camera guy agreed with a definitive, "Yeah, man." I was highly disinterested, to say the least. Then they started doing flips off the slide. Of course, they're the hardcore parkour type. Why wouldn't they be? The only thing that kept me watching was the significant spike in video quality. In an instant, the video went from unwatchable
or business categories, and your drives are ready to classify whenever you are. Plus, MileIQ is secure. It keeps all of your information private, only visible to you. MileIQ provides automated and comprehensive reporting that allows you to understand how you're driving and how much you're saving. On average, current subscribers save $6,900 annually. MileIQ has over 5,000 five-star ratings and is the top-performing finance app in the Apple App Store and Google Play. So what are you waiting for? Take control. Download it for free and join the millions of drivers who trust MileIQ by Microsoft.
Just to state a couple things before this starts, these entries are all written by the same person. There will be a transition on screen between each story. I wasn't sure where else to post these stories, so I figured I'd share them here. I've been a search and rescue officer for a few years now, and along the way I've seen some things that I think you guys will be interested in. I have a pretty good track record for finding missing people. Most of the time, they just wander off the path or slip down a small cliff and they can't find their way back. The majority of them have heard the old, "stay where you are" thing, and they don't wander off, but I've had 2 cases where that didn't happen. Both bother me a lot, and I use them as motivation. It gets dark, but because we don't have any kind of lead on her, a few of us decide to keep going, including me and my buddy. We keep close together, and we're calling out for her every couple of minutes. At this point, I'm hoping beyond hope that we find her, because while I may not like kids, the idea of them being out all alone in the dark is awful. The woods can be intimidating to kids in the daylight. At night, well, it's a whole different beast. But we're not seeing any signs of her or getting any responses, and around midnight we decide to turn around and head back to the rendezvous point. We're about halfway back when my buddy stops and shines his light to the right of us into a really thick deadfall, or a group of dead trees. I ask him if he's heard a response, but he just tells me to be quiet for a second and listen. I do, and in the distance I can hear what sounds like a kid crying. We both call the girl's name and listen for any kind of response, but it's just really, really faint crying. We head in the direction of this deadfall and go around it. calling her name over and over. As we get closer to the crying, I start getting this weird